Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we have a collective reading. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. Don't know what it's about. Well, I think I know what it's about. It's been a doozy of a full moon, a total lunar eclipse in Pisces. Pisces is the last of the zodiacs, and today is 9th of September, 9/9 in a 9 year. So we've got 999. Big energies of completion, cleansing, cycle changes, shedding of skin, whatever it represents. I mean, I've had some doozy of full moons before, but this one's been pretty intense, to say the least. So there's change that's coming. Your pre-shuffle song, just on repeat in the back of my head, was Desert Rose by Sting. Now, I kind of get it in the impression here, so I'm beating the hell out of some mosquitoes now. I'm kind of getting it in more of a spiritual context in the terms of like alchemy and spiritual growth. You know, the desert represents that barren space, a difficult environment. And, you know, let's face it, most spiritual growth is done via difficult environments or difficult situations. But then the rose, you know, shouldn't really bloom, but it's blooming. The desert rose. So there's something that feels like it's the soul's ascension process is stepping into a blooming aspect here. It's finding kind of beauty and truth in, you know, unexpected areas, because you know, sometimes we don't expect to see such beauty in such barren. So there's something feels like it's shifting, and for the better. Like all spiritual growth, it might be a little bit uncomfortable as we, you know, the butterfly emerges from the cocoon. You know, coal to diamond. You've got to get rid of those rough edges. So there's a process. Let's do two more. What's going on? What do we got for the collective? We have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius, so the High Priestess meets the Star card. But again, you know, we look at the barren land, and there you are, picking the truth. There's something very interesting about this sort of thing. It's like maybe there's a selection of truths, and you're not too sure, but now you're getting clarity. Something interesting as well. It's the. I mean, it looks like crystals, but or stones, but I'm kind of more getting, especially with being a Seven of Swords, like a red thread of fate, but with 7 knots. Interesting. There's only 4 knots visible, but I my guess is there's 3 on the other side. Crossing your root of the matter. Yep, the other 3. Recent past. This could well be about the red thread of fate. It's 2 cards in the entire deck that I associate with the red thread. And it's just, you know, connects to people that are meant to be in our lives at some point. And, you know, nothing can stop that. There's the Page of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, and we've got the Page of Cups in the recent past. What you want, what's coming in. Oh, there's a lot of people in their heads here. How you see yourself, how others see you. Advice and potential outcome. Okay, how interesting. Okay. Okay, I really hope it's the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, the 4 of Wands, beautiful. Four of Wands, the Star card, Strength, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is truth and clarity, and it's wedged between the Lovers and the Devil. With the Death card and the Three of Pentacles, there's the other Weavers of Reality, the Narnia. Okay, right. There's a significant shift that's taking place here, and what you want is to highlight what's real and what isn't. I'm jumping ahead. What you want is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn, so you want the Sun to highlight the Devil. You want the Devil revealed. The Devil doesn't have to be something physical. The Devil is that little, it could be that little gnawing, I'm not good enough, this is what I believe I want. There's been a significant shift in your environment. If you haven't seen it yet, you will. Because it's something that's dawned on me very, very recently, where my vision or plan is altered dramatically because of a shift in, vibration, perspective, whatever it is. Like, for example, when I started this path, I realised that, I was belonging abroad. I didn't know where, but I always thought I'll always end up in Italy. I always say it, I'll always end up in Italy. And I'm here now, and I've been here for a couple of months. And I've realised now that as much as I love Italy, and Italy's beautiful, it's not for me. It's for the old version of me. That old part of me that had, the vision based on the frequency I was at the time. That's still engaged in energies that weren't good for my body. That person is perfect for. Italy's perfect for. But I'm not that person anymore. So there's just something here that you're being shown that is... It's going to be difficult to kind of... Whatever it is trying to balance out. The universe is trying to show you something here. So that might come with changes, recognising, where we give our power away, possibly. Who knows? So we've got the Seven of Swords. What's crossing you is the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is Mars in Gemini. The Tower hits the Lovers. It tends to be worrying about somebody else as well sometimes. But for me, it's just recognising here that, this energy, this moon could have been very, very difficult in sleep. It's anxiety. There could have been a lot of stuff going on. Root of the matter is the Three of Swords. The root of the matter is what's behind this thread of fate. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 knots here. So out of 7, we've got 3 missing. So what are the other 3 knots? What is the destined part of your life that's trying to come in that maybe you're not allowing because you're clinging on to the manifestation of you at a previous frequency? Again, doesn't mean to say everything's completely changes, but there's something that you're kind of desperately holding on to here with this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is gripping or is closed off, usually the Miser card. It's also power in the top deck, but there's just something here about recognising that what you want might be something to do with the old version of you. Recent past, like I say, is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups it's a beautiful energy. It's in the Tarot of the Divine. It's got his little red thread around his ankle, and it peels off into the distance to whoever or whatever is connected to him, which cannot be destroyed. It cannot be broken, cannot be cutted or anything like that. It's for you. The thing is, it's like whatever's for you is trying to come in, but there's almost like the universe is fighting you because of your manifestation power, which is wonderful. If you've got that ability to this is what I want, and the universe is going, I've got something better. Who knows? So what you want is that. What's coming in is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, so the Wheel of Fortune meets the Lovers. So we've got here the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune all smacking the Lovers here, which is really interesting. And we've got coming up, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so I'm going to be looking definitely for the Tower and the Lovers, but there's also a need to look at justice, because there's something that's trying to balance out. How you see yourself is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is it can be, in its traditional sense, it's a card of conflict, it's a card of activity, sports, possibly children. But for me, in a spread like this, when we're talking about alchemy and the fact that your advice is the world, which is Saturn, it's, for me, representing the process of alchemy. You know, Five of Wands is Saturn in Leo. Leo rules the heart, which is the gold, led to gold. You know, that is the process of alchemy. So basically, how you see yourself is on the journey. How others see you is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, there's an energy of calm to a certain extent, but it's, for me, representing Jupiter it's Jupiter in Libra, so the Wheel of Fortune meets justice. It's like the Wheel of Fortune, which is in your outcome, is trying to bring some sort of justice here. But it requires you to just go, okay, what do I need to do now to become my highest self? Now, because of this kind of Nine of Swords and Seven of Swords, could be self-sabotage, could be worrying about other people or what people think. I kind of feel like with your advice being the world, which is Saturn, which is the lead, which is the densest of energies, is trying to just almost concentrate on energies that work on assets nobody can take. You know, for example, your mindset, your discipline, your character, your health, your knowledge, skills, seeking further education, knowledge. So working on those things that nobody can touch. Nobody's harsh words, nobody's version of getting you into 1 minute feeling good, then stuck in your head, then really stuck in your head and worry. It's all kind of lower vibrational energies. I know life throws these things at us, but there's a significant shift. I almost as well want to say, doing things. Yeah, the world is kind of like the closure. It's a finishing tasks possibly, but there's almost like a message here of doing things for your future self. Now, I remember coming across somebody just in a comment for something, I don't know what it was, and they said life started getting easier when they did things for their future self. So something as simple as like saying, needing to go get petrol, I can do it on the way to work in the morning. And instead going, hang on, my future self would really appreciate it done before then and getting it done. And it's stuff like that. It's like, you're preparing for your future self all the time. So there's something about just maybe looking at, if worry and anxiety gets you caught up in whatever that aspect is, the world is Saturn. Saturn rules time. Do you get worried about time? Do you think time's running out? Do you think, got to get everything prepared? I've just have no time. And there's something like, looking for your future self here. Your outcome is the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is Mercury in Taurus, and then Seven of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. So there's something that feels like it's showing you based on Taurus energy. Taurus energy is the second house, how you value yourself. The money you earn is ruled by Venus. Venus is that energy of sensuality and pleasure. It's food, it's all sorts of things. So there's something here about recognizing maybe what puts you in that Five of Pentacles energy. Again, like I say, something is shifting here, but you need to recognize what it is that's out of balance. There's an old version. So this is, like I say, if this was me, this would be me going, oh no, Italy's for me, I'll stay, and I know it's not. So there's something like your vision is altering based on your frequency. And sometimes we've got to be ruthless and let go of what that is. Like I say, if this is a country, a specific area, if this is a specific job, if this is I don't know, a relationship, if there's something that's set in your mind, you're being asked to just recognize that you're no longer that frequency. and the universe is trying to bring you something new. So we're going to check out, we've seen where the devil was, so we're going to check out the sun to highlight that. And I want to see justice, and I want to see tower and lovers. Oh, and the Hierophant as well. Oh yeah, the lovers with strength and the ace of swords. And the other side of that is the devil. So there's some sort of truth and clarity trying to come up to the surface here. Justice is with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Okay, what do you need to walk away from that is held on to through comfort? And that's another shadow Taurus energy, is stubbornness and comfort zones. I'm a Taurus rising, I can say these things. So, you know, what are we holding on to? Again, it could be just an idea how something needs to go, but there's something that's out of balance now. For example, the frequency of what you wanted versus the frequency of you now is out of balance. Okay? Doesn't mean to say that they don't catch up with each other, especially if it's another person, but I kind of feel like this is more about what you are trying to achieve. The Sun is with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay. It's something to do with your daily habits. Queen of Swords is Angel Maya. No. Hamaya. My God, Gareth, what's up here? Queen. She's number 38 of the Angel of the Kabbalah, and she deals with rituals and preparations. You know, when I say rituals, it doesn't have to be, stirring a cauldron. This is how you do your day-to-day life, and it's been highlighted here. But it leads to a nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. The Tower is with the Emperor and the Page of Wands. There you go, look at that, Desert Rose. Okay, truth is coming, it's coming via whoever you represent as the Emperor. You know, this is Odin, the All-Father, this could be, could be God, Jesus, Shiva, whoever you connect with. But there's some sort of real truth. If you don't connect with anything like that, just source or just inner knowing. But there's a real truth that's coming that's going to put you in a position to make a decision, because these two together is the Two of Wands. Hierophant with the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, making decisions by yourself. Two of Wands is with the King of Cups and the Knight of and the Page of Swords. There's an aha moment here, and again, it's coming through. Somebody else had this similar. I think it was Aquarius. It's coming through like the energy of Odin's truth, this clarity. And here we have the shape of the lightning. This one here, oh no, that one is in the shape of Anzus. Anzus is the rune of Odin. Odin's communication, Odin's mouth. If it's not Odin, it's the higher self, God, whatever you want to connect with. Empress is with the Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords. So that Venusian energy is asking you to walk away what no longer serves you. Lovely. And your final card is the Ace of Pentacles, which is what I wanted to begin with. So something's happening here. There's doors are unlocking, and they're unlocking pretty quickly, almost overnight. And it's because of this this whole process of 999, 2025, the year of the snake, shed. Okay. Interesting. Let's dive into some oracles. Dolphin spirit, connection, harmony, and play. And we've got wind spirit, circulation, clearing, and impetus. Okay, dolphin. I hear the dolphin spirit's call and accept the invitation. A magical journey unfolds as I play in the world. Dolphin spirit is inviting you to participate in the highest and noblest activity on earth, play. Find ways today to include playful energy in your interactions with others. This will connect you to others in a wonderful and harmonious way, as well as to your own heart. With dolphin spirit energy, life becomes a celebration of each moment and with others. Another message from dolphin spirit is to connect to the healing power of water, sound and breath to keep your vibration in sync. Yeah, it's there's a frequency here that's keeping you at a certain level, and the issue is there's something that you're trying to hold on to that's no longer a frequency match. Recognize what that is and let that go. Okay? And with dolphin spirit as well, be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason people begin to believe in goodness. Interesting. Let's get gods, goddesses and guardians, or goddesses, gods and guardians, should I say. Oshun and sweet success, and we've got Persephone with new beginnings. So there's new beginnings without question. Like I say, things are changing overnight here. Doors are unlocking. Oshun. God, it's terrible. I had to say the alphabet to myself then for a second. Sweet success, giving birth to your own prosperity, feminine leadership. Oshun is the mother of the Nigerian Yoruba people, and her name means the source. She's an Orisha, a spiritual protector sent by Supreme Creator Oludumare. This beloved goddess holds keys to fertility, success and prosperity. Women pray to her to help them get pregnant. The patron saint of the Osum River, Oshun's sweet flowing waters can cure illness, grant wishes and confer protection to women leaders. Her colours are yellow and amber. Some of her symbols are brass bracelets, honey, peacocks, sunflowers and pumpkins. Are you secretly afraid of being richly rewarded and successful? Were you taught that life and work are struggles to be endured? Is it difficult for you to equate spiritual service with material wealth and social status? You've been working hard for a long time, and Oshun, Yoruba, goddess of creation, has been watching you. She sees your efforts and knows what it takes to juggle countless demands alongside creating meaningful work. You're a sacred feminine creator in tune with the source of all things. Again, don't get caught up in genders. The time has come for your creations to be birthed with ease, just as I gave birth to the first people on earth. Release thoughts of lack into Oshun's flowing waters. It's important that you do this as the universe is moving you into positions of leadership. Allow yourself to be richly resourced and wildly successful in all your creations. Old beliefs about scarcity and patterns of undervaluing your time and energy are being washed away by Oshun's river. There's that 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles energy with Taurus in it. Okay, additional meanings. What you're inquiring about will be successful. A promotion or leadership position is within your reach. Increase what you charge for your services. Work on limiting beliefs about money. This is a positive message about pregnancy or adoption. Your invocation, my creations create rich rewards. I accept sweet success. Okay, so less worry, more play, stepping into another aspect of yourself, but let go of whatever idea that it is no longer resonating with you. Okay? Interesting. Moon in Aquarius, Mars in Gemini, Saturn in Libra. We have Sun in Capricorn, Jupiter in Gemini, Saturn in Leo, Jupiter in Libra, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Mercury in Taurus, Saturn in Taurus, Venus in Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Mars in Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius. We have cups, we have swords, we have pentacles, we have wands. Everyone is here. Those of you standouts, let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.